All right, we are live. Peace, and love, family. What's going on? It is your boy Mario Quinn, and we are here with yet another episode of the Level Up Podcast. Family, this is episode 111. I'm super excited, man. It's a cold-ass Monday, but I'm super excited. Had a really productive day. I hope everybody out there had a productive start to their holiday week and everything like that. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce my very special guest who is back for the second time. My boy Shamar, how you feeling, brother?
Hey, I'm feeling magnificent. How are you feeling today,
I love
Mario?
that. He said magnificent. I am feeling great, man. Like I said earlier, there's a lot that I got going on a business and personal level, but I'm always in a state of being grateful,
Right.
just to be alive, just to be here, just to be doing what I'm doing. So appreciate you asking, man. But you've been on here before. We chopped it up many a times. And everything like that. But, for those who may not know you, if you can, one more time, just introduce yourself, let them know who you are, where you're from, and, all the good stuff.
I'm Shamar from the South Side.
Yes,
Mars
sir.
Mars PGH on all social medias. Shamar on all DSPs. I'm an artist. I call my music like the name for my music. I call it life music because it's literally I'm not rapping. I feel like I'm just talking to you about life, everything I'm going through. Music is literally my purest means of expression. So I write down shit that like I'd never be able to verbalize to you if like we're just sitting down in conversation. So it's literally me talking about my life, what I'm going through, what I'm thinking about. It's really introspective, but I got a hip hop swing to me, so I love bars. So it's a little bit there's some bars in there. There's some introspectiveness, a little bit of everything.
Right. No, I love it. I mean, listen, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of Black Fountain, and then the guys that you rock with, man. One who is my best friend, even though he don't treat me like a best friend, but he my best friend. I don't care, Dre Dior. I'm talking to you, bestie. That's my guy. I love that guy, man. I don't know why. It's his smile, man. He just be cracking me up. And he laugh at me when I'm drunk, which I love. I'm like, oh, man. He be like, bro, you be wild. But anywho, nah, man, music, I've watched your musical journey. So I want to ask a question that, I hope will bring value to the people watching. Since you've started to where you are now, like what's like one of those big events that happened within your career that you would say like that you're most proud of right now, just looking back?
The blackout. The blackout.
Yeah.
I feel like the blackout was the moment that like Black Fountain like solidified ourselves as Black Fountain. I feel like that was like our breakout show. I feel like that's where we all like actually like leveled up to like start the process of becoming who we are today. I feel like that's where we all like knock the training wheels off.
Right.
That because like the blackout was literally all us. The only thing DJ Goodnight said was, "Hey, you guys have this date."
Right. That's it.
Yeah. Right. I've never done a show before that. They've never done a show before that. So we figured all that shit out. I called Doughboy. Doughboy gave me a couple pointers, made the flyer for us, and then that was that. And
was that the night
at One Live?
Yeah. At One Live, it was smoked out.
Yes.
And I could not breathe, fam. I couldn't breathe. It was packed to the brim in that joint, dog. It was definitely dope, bro. Great event.
Yeah, that was the first one I've ever thrown. It's been rolling ever since then. But I think that was our moment to where we solidified ourselves and actually started like becoming serious artists. Like before, like we were stumbling, figuring it out. And I feel like that was the moment we're like, ooh. All right, this is what it is. This is what it is.
So you say like the way you describe your personal music is like, it's like life music. It's like, you just telling your story and everything like that. When you're thinking about the audience, like what's the big message for you that you hope that they do grasp? Because like it's different for everybody, right?
Each song is a different message. I want you to more than anything relate to it. Like I'd rather you like feel it than you like it, honestly. I'd rather that song touched me. I really felt that one. Like then like I hope you like, oh yeah, I like that one. That shit's a bop. But I'd rather you like actually break it down, listen to it, and hear what I'm saying.
Right.
Oh yeah, that one really touched me.
Right.
I like that.
It's like that lullaby for me, man.
Yeah, yeah, like that shit.
I ain't even from here. That shit hard.
It's crazy. That shit's
Yeah,
crazy. But
yeah.
then when you break it down, listen to it, the lullaby is like all the wild shit that you hear every night when you go to sleep in the hood. Like you hear dogs, cars, cops, motherfuckers outside, just music. You hear all that. That's the lullaby. You tend to go to sleep to that. Like that's it's a bop, yes.
Right.
But once
it's a reality for people.
Yes.
That a lot of people don't realize. You know, we don't talk about it enough.
Yes.
Yeah. That's peace, bro. That's dope, man. We got some people watching. We got Frankie Lee in the building.
Hey,
he's watching. David Harris is in the building. My cousin's in the building too, Jason Chambly. Shout out to my cousin for supporting us and everything like that. And family, if you're just now tuning in, this is episode 111 of the Level Up Podcast. We are an open forum type podcast. So if you do have questions for my guests or you want to know a little bit more, please feel free to leave a comment. You know what I mean? Ask a question, whatever it may be.
Shout out Frankie Lee.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, Frankie, that's my brother. We literally learned how to rap together. Like people don't understand that man is dangerous.
Listen,
he can literally rap to the same degree that I do because we literally called each other every day on the phone. Hey, bro, I wrote this. Rapping on the phone to one of our moms said, "Hey, I need the phone. Get off." As soon as she get off the phone, we right back on the phone until damn, bro, I'm about to get in the shower.
Right.
I wrote something for school the next day.
Oh, so y'all grew up together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wrote something the next day in school, right back on his ass. We sitting there rapping. We calling somebody else on three-way. The judge with me and him been writing together. Yes.
So that has to feel good because, like, you know, I met Frankie as a dancer, right? Yeah. So he was one of Level Up's first instructors back in the day, man. Really dope talent. I remember even battling him back in the day. We used to battle back with DJ Rumble and all the KG Dynasty and all. And how does that feel to like know like where y'all came from to see it, like how well he's doing right now? Like I know that's got to be
amazing.
Like,
it's amazing. A lot of people don't know that that's my brother like that, and it's amazing to see him doing what he's doing. It's like not to toot anyone's horn or say anything. We're both like established in the scene. Like we're both like, hey, that's the Dragon. Hey, that's Shamar. But we're notable. There we go.
Yeah,
we're notable in the scene, and that feels good to see me and him doing that back in the day. To see us still doing it and doing it to like
that level.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. And I definitely, you know, again, like I said, I met him as a dancer and stuff like that. And when I seen like Frankie Lee the Dragon, I'm like, who the hell is that? I'm like, who is that? I know your name, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you know,
so
name,
it was like,
but
it was
shit.
Yeah,
that was what 06, 07. I met him somewhere in there. Yeah.
Okay, dope. So I know, you know, the reason why we brought you back on is because you're promoting a new project. But before we tap into the details of that project, in terms of like, you know, who you know in the scene, who you've been able to work with, in terms of in the studio or maybe through shows and stuff like that, who are some notable artists that, you know, you've been excited to have the opportunity to work with?
Oh shit! I've been excited to work with a million people. You yourself, Doughboy, Shamar, Barbados Black, Brother Man, Frankie Lee, Lando Ash, Mark Yancey, Fredo Falia, Lamar the Classic, Big Reg, Bruce Ruger, Blaze Bundles, Dun Desperado.
Wow.
Who else? There's a million people.
So many.
I remember most of those people I've named. We were doing this shit together for literally years. Like I remember seeing the same people here years ago. Like most of that list was here with me years ago. Like we were in the Smiling Moose with DJ Goodnight. They said it like before One Live.
Yeah,
like,
the Smiling Moose used to be a big, like, a lot of people don't know because, you know, they do a lot of rock and stuff, but they used to do a lot of hip hop there.
Yes.
A lot of hip hop. I've performed there multiple times.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. So I have a question that came in from the audience. Excuse me. It says, how do you channel your inspirations and when is your favorite time to create of the day to create?
I'm weird. I'll create whenever I'm smoking.
That's easy. He's like, man, I'm chilling.
No, but honestly, I got a little in-home studio. Like I'll sit down, click through beats, I'll hear something, start smoking. I'm like, ooh, I'll catch it, and then like I'll get the idea. I'll start freestyling to random beats, and then I'll hear one that'll actually catch me. Like, ooh, I'm about to sit down and write to this one,
Right.
and I'll start penning it out, and then like my songs write themselves. Like I don't write anything. Like the beat speaks to me. It tells me what it wants to be written about. And I just fill in the words. I feel like that's really the process, is just sitting down, getting into my zone, unlocking, and then just letting it float.
Right.
I realize trying to force songs, I don't get anything done.
Never, bro. And when I do that, and I'm like, I need it to sound like this and to be this type of song, it's like it never works out. It's when it's in the moment. Like I did a song for him. I'm like featured on it, but like it's totally not my style at all. But the beat and the hook was so hard to me. I was like, yo, I'm gonna just go in. I just started writing. Right. Next thing you know, I'm rapping way outside of my pocket, but it was a super dope experience. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely, I take that, what you said, very seriously. It's like, yo, you kind of have to let the music speak to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's anything. If you try to force anything in life, it's like, it never turns out right. Cause it's not true. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not authentic. And I think, that can be applied to so many aspects of life. I do. That's hilarious. So we got somebody who's out here challenging you via the internet right now. So you know this guy, little man's.
Please don't say Ghost.
Little man's. All right, I don't mean to call you little man's, but he said we need to battle. He said, I'm still better than you. Ooh, these is fighting words. So what you gonna do about that?
I'm not gonna say what happened, but Ghost already know what happened. Me and Ghost was standing outside one day, spitting verses, and Ghost already know what's up.
Okay.
I ain't fucking with Ghost.
You heard it here, family. Listen, I'm starting shit. I don't give a damn.
I'm not even on cap. Ghost beat me at the first jam session at Rock Till Morning. We was rap battling. I came at Ghost fucking around, short man jokes and all that shit, fucking with him. Right. Telling me look like Tony Davis and shit.
I can't.
Forgetting Ghost is an actual battle rapper.
Right. Oh yeah. He does that.
Ghost is like tore my ass up. I was like, never again.
Never again.
Caught his ass out there one day. We started rapping verses.
Right.
Yeah, boy, I got your ass now. Yeah.
I mean, and it's like we got to remember, it's like battle rapping is a completely different genre. It's like some people who battle rap can't make records that well. Some people. I'm not saying you, Ghost. Don't take it personally. But we do have to show respect and homage to the different styles, right? Because it's all a part of the story of hip hop, right? And they're all important. And so all fun and games. But yeah, we're gonna get, maybe y'all can do a versus soon. You know what I'm saying? Song for song. I'm just trying to say. I mean, Ghost, where you got a Spotify?
Shout out Ghost. I promise you'll not worry about Ghost.
No, I'm kidding.
I promise you it's not gonna happen.
He said he wants to do a song. As soon as he gets back, he'd love to do a song with you. He said that. He all right in the booth. I've worked with Ghost in the booth. He's all right in the booth. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He got good hooks.
Yeah, Ghost is good, but it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I like Ghost's ass up.
Right.
I would. Like Ghost is good at what Ghost does, but I like Ghost's ass up. It's not gonna happen for them.
Let's go. Keep it a bean. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of the interview, man. So I know you just dropped a new project. Did you drop it today?
No, I dropped Friday, November 19th.
Okay. So you dropped it Friday. What is it? Is Overcast Thoughts. I told you I was gonna forget that shit. Overcast Thoughts, man. So first and foremost, I want to know, like, where did that name come from?
It's called Overcast Thoughts because each song is like a different cloud, and it's all about like all the shit that's like cloud in your brain. So it's like it's overcast. There's so many clouds and all this other shit going on. So it's me writing about the shit that's overcast in my thoughts. And each song is like different. Like they're each different individual cloud. Like some songs, like it's literally my ego talking. I'm talking shit, swinging my dick. Right. the other songs, I'm being introspective, talking about like losing my grandmother and my granddad moving to Fayetteville. And then other songs, I'm just talking about I'm fighting cases, and my life's crazy right now. And other songs, I'm just flexing my pen. I'm talking about like relationship problems and all that. Just all the shit that, like, you know how like when life happens, happens. Like it's just a million things going on, happening 100 miles a minute at one time, and I just wrote about it and put it out collectively as a body of work.
I love it. That was very well said. He said, I put it out. You can see he was thinking about how he was going to say it. He said that nice. That was perfect. No, that's dope, man. And it's like I think of an experience I had similar to that when I used to be in a group, and then that group fell apart, and I had all these verses and all these song ideas that, like, I was like, yo, what am I going to do with this shit? And so, like, I was like, man, I need to drop an album, because if I don't get this out, then like it's going to destroy me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to like release that project and everything like that. And, you know, so I understand that, you know, there's a lot, especially just life in general is just like, there's so many things we have to think about on a daily basis, and so many things that's happening around us that we have no control over, you know what I'm saying? And so to have a project that kind of embodies like what you're feeling, you know, in those moments, all the different thought processes, I think that's really dope. So in terms of, you know, folks watching, can you give them kind of a breakdown of the feel of the project? You know what I mean? In terms of like the aesthetic and the sound, you know, sonically, et cetera. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's really introspective. It's sonically it's dense. There's I got like some like Project Pat, like ASAP Rocky, Schoolboy Q sound and shit on there.
Oh shit.
I got some Drake sound and shit on there. I got some lullabies on it. Shit. I got some Griselda sound and shit on there. There's a bunch of. I got some boom bap on there.
Right.
Once again, me just flexing my pen on there. It's a little bit of everything on there. I'm really proud of that. I feel like it covers all bases.
Lovely.
Like there's a party track on there, but when you listen to it, it's not really a party track.
In terms of like the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I love songs like that where like you turning up and you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah.
This nigga talking about some political shit. I'm thinking we turning up like that.
Like it's like my version of swimming pools, but I'm not talking about how partying is bad. I'm talking about how my life fucked up right now.
I fucks with that.
But it's just like, you know, like you know, my life fucked up. What I'm about to go do? I'm about to go get fucked up and enjoy myself right now. I'm going through it. I need to turn up.
Hey, I mean, but that again, those are the types of jams that like resonates with people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you know what? I just had a conversation with somebody, and we were doing I had a conversation with somebody. I just had a meeting with my staff, and we were doing like a self-reflection kind of exercise, and we did a parent share type thing. And then like everybody, I was like, yo, what did y'all think of that? You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I held a meeting like this where it was more interactive. And they were like, dog, it shows you how much shit everyone is going through. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's going through a lot. You know, everyone has things that are on their shoulders, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like, yeah, bro, I just want to fucking let loose, you know what I'm saying? And so I love music that can tap into that and like let people know like, yo, it's going to be cool. You ain't the only one that's going through shit, you know what I'm saying? Because especially if you think about it like from the perspective of going through the pandemic, the ups and downs of the racial dynamic in our country, you know, dude just killed 2 people, got away with it. Shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot that we have to internalize and process on top of just trying to survive. And so I love music that kind of can talk about those things, especially if it's from you know, a personal perspective, right? Because, you know, fans love, they attach themselves to the real shit that you're talking about, the things that you like when you're being vulnerable and being open. It's like I'd rather listen to that than listen to somebody talking about how many cars they have, how many hoes they went on with. Even though that's cool, that's straight. That's straight.
Okay, so we got to pause right there. We got to talk about that. My thing is the thing that drives me crazy. So you know, I host shows every Thursday. So I deal with a lot of artists. My thing that drives me crazy is if your neck is going crazy, your wrist is flooded, and you want to fight me about $15 at the door.
That's because it's not real.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that the jewels ain't real. It's just a flex. You know what I mean? Like it's like if you can flex, you should be able to pay $15. That's like
and have a ride home.
And I think too, and because since we're being honest, I think too, and this happens a lot with Black people in the Black arts community, is that other Black people don't put the value on what the artistry or like what we're doing. They don't put that value on there the way that they would want us to put the value on their shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like I've been like, you know, of course, like, yo, if somebody come up, it's like, yo, bro, I ain't got it right now, down and out, yo, can I just slide for free type shit? If you come to me on some real shit like that, of course.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, if I'm saying like, yo, I'm having an event to raise money and you have a problem with paying, it's like, well, how do you value me?
Yeah,
Damn, you can't pay for my shit? Like that shit to me is very weird. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to be better at that. It's like, yo, we're not saying, we know people, it's hard out here, right? It's hard to survive out here. Shit. Can't get shit for $1 anymore, right?
Yes.
And so, but if you're going to make time to come out to a place and you bedazzled, looking like you got a Bugatti or something, like pay the fucking $15, bro. That please. Like I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, but I've had that experience where like people want shit for free. It's like I'm not gonna say no names, but I was just talking about it. Yeah. It's like, damn, I can't even get X, Y, and Z, but you want me to take my time out of my evening to do something for you. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's real. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for he said, hey.
I understand, bro.
Thank you for keeping it beat.
I understand.
Yeah, shit real, bro. But so in terms of the project, let's talk a little bit about collaborators. You know, who are you know, what producers, like who did you work with to like really get this all together?
In terms of collaboration, artist wise, I worked with Ramon Yancey, Shamar, Fredo Falia, and Dre Dior.
Okay.
Ramon Yancey is on Daffodils. Samaray's on Drift Away. Dre Dior's on Three Rivers, and Fredo Falia's on Right Now. Production wise, I got a Chris Devereaux, Dev Structures beat.
Okay.
He did the outro. He did Warhol. I'm trying to think who else. Everyone else is all like shit I found on like BeatStars and SoundClick and all that. Like Chris Devereaux is my only local producer, but engineer wise, I went to Hotbox, the Rap Cave, and Plug Media with Web. You know, Web's my guy. Jules is my guy. Sleaze is my guy. Roscoe Wiki.
Jules 412. That guy is incredible.
Yes,
he's incredible. Yes. And Roscoe Wiki, that's my dude. Shout out to Roscoe, man.
They all recorded a couple tracks on the project.
Okay,
so it's crazy. Webb also did Overcasted, the prelude, the Lemon Pepper freestyle. That was Webb. So it was a lot of work, and working with all these guys collaboratively has been great. All the songs came together pretty fluidly. I'm happy with all the ways it turned out. I feel like everyone really represented themselves well on the album and in doing what they're doing. Like each verse is fucking crazy.
I cannot wait to like dive deep. I saved it because I'm not a good friend. I suck. I was like, oh shit. I looked at my Spotify. I could have sworn I was following you, my dog. I'm so sorry. But no, I'm gonna definitely give it a good listen, man. I'm excited. And how many tracks is on there? 11. Yeah, so that's a full joint right there. You know what I'm saying? So super excited. So you said Lullaby is on there, right? And Lullaby you would consider a single?
Well, yeah, Lullaby I got it on there as a bonus.
Okay. Oh, as a bonus. Okay. So what joints would you consider the singles? Like, yo, these is the joints that put on repeat. I mean, put the whole project on repeat, but you know what I'm saying.
Silence going to go.
Okay.
I feel like Right Now is going to go. Drift Away is going to go. Daffodils is going to go. No More is going. And surprisingly, I don't understand. Not to say I don't understand, but surprisingly, Warhol is a lot of people's favorite song on that album. Okay. Like that like I almost cut Warhol off the album and put something else.
Did you perform that before?
Yes.
I feel like did you perform it somewhere I was at? I feel like I heard that.
I did it here at the when was it?
See, I knew I heard.
Ooh, what show was that? The virtual show we did.
It was a virtual joint?
Yeah, the live stream show.
Oh, that was back when.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been sitting on that there for a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm like I heard that in conjunction with you. So I'm like, Warhol sounds very familiar outside of the artist, and of course it was from Pittsburgh. That's dope, man. So I'm super excited for this project, family. Again, it's called Overcast Thoughts. Please check it out. Check my man out, Shamar. He's on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that. Definitely check him out. But I want to talk a little bit about, the future, a little bit about, the scene. And I'm going to ask a two-parter. How do you feel? How do you feel the local hip hop scene is doing now? And where do you think? I don't want to phrase this. How do you think we're doing now? And like, what are some things that we can do moving forward in order to really kind of bring things full circle in terms of the scene?
I feel like we're doing better. I feel like we're in good hands. Like I see like the same moving forward with all the artists that are coming up. And there's a lot of young guys that are fucking crazy. A lot of these young guys I'm hearing, these motherfuckers are like 16, 17, 18, 19.
I got a couple here. Them two guys right there. What you got here, them, man? They're insane. I'm like, what? Where y'all come from?
Yeah, I'm like, well, why can you rap like this?
Right.
Right. What's in the why can you rap like this?
Right. What's in the water?
Yeah, like, I feel like the old nigga on the court now. I'm like, hey, hold up. Hey,
I'm weird.
Hold up. Where you learning? Why can you do that already?
Right. I mean, but that's so inspiring too, man.
Yeah.
Seeing these young cats that are just like super dope. Like you're like, yo.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
Right. Nah, I
feel like the only thing that we really need is like some unity would do us really, really good. Like Detroit's unity. That Detroit's always my example. Like the way Detroit sticks together, and it's literally Detroit versus everybody. Like they stick together to help build Detroit. Like they work together. Everyone's like working with everyone, trying to like share what they have to make sure Detroit's getting eyes. That's why like Detroit has a lot of rappers getting attention. Chicago, they have a lot of rappers getting attention because they stick together and other things. But
yeah,
but like the Chicago rappers, like they tend to stick together and they build together. Like the Atlanta rappers, like they stick together, they build together. Like the St. Lunatics came through, like literally stuck together as St. Louis artists.
St. Lunatic, whoa!
Like they were all St. Louis motherfuckers. Like just stuck together and made that movement. If we find that kind of unity to make that Pittsburgh movement, will be dangerous because the talent's already here.
Right.
It's just organizing the talent to not to say weaponize it, but weaponize it so we can use it to actually like make some noise.
Right.
And like make our actual mark.
Yeah, I think, man, you know what I think? I think that they're because I feel this way about a lot of different scenes here in Pittsburgh, from the art scene to the dance scene to the fucking nonprofit sector. You know what I'm saying? There's this very lone wolf thing that happens in Pittsburgh, that I've noticed, and I think that like being competitive is awesome. I think that's an innate characteristic for, anyone who's doing anything that's dope. But I think like we need to realize like, yo, it is okay to support each other. Yeah. And what does support look like? Support doesn't always mean play every track I put out. Support doesn't mean come to my show. Support can just be sharing my shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be like, if you ain't got it, share my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like, hosting events and not selecting the same people all the time. I'm guilty of it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like doing like yesterday, we had an event where it was like all fresh, young talent. It was like a mix between like singer-songwriter and like rapper. And you could tell this is their first fucking show, but like it happened here. You know what I'm saying? And so I okayed it because at first I was like, I don't know, man. I heard your music before. I'm not sure. But I was like, you know what? Why not give them the opportunity? Why not be that beacon or that platform for that artist to get out there. You know what I'm saying? And so,
well, that's what Level Up has been great at doing that.
right.
Literally, I needed those first couple shows
Mhm.
to get my feet wet here.
Right.
Like I literally came in here ass for lack of a better term.
Nah, he was dope, bro.
Like,
He said ass.
but I was really rough around the edges and had
Right.
a lot of like shit that I had to learn. I had a lot of pointers. I still have a lot of shit to learn. Still like a lot of things to grow and expound on. But I feel like I'm leaps and bounds ahead of where I was. But I definitely,
I would definitely say like, yeah, like, because I feel like you have, like, I like your style because you could be like, it's the aggression you be putting in the shit that I'm like, ooh, I love that shit. It gets me fired up. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've seen how you've polished your flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so, definitely, and I appreciate the compliment. And you know, we strive to do that, right? But yeah, I mean, I think like as the community as a whole, there's things like that we can be doing for each other, even if it's not like, it's like, yo, if you see an artist that like maybe a little trash or something, it's like, yo, put them under your wing, give them some constructive criticism. That's how we support. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe that artist is in a pocket that's not for them. And you be like, hey, you ever try something like this? And they be like, oh shit. And then they good as fuck at it, you know? And so I think there's a lot that we can do, you know, and just to answer my own question, it's like I love Pittsburgh hip hop scene. You know what I mean? I think that I do think there's like really two really there's like three distinct ones though. You got like the hood, you know what I'm saying? Then you got like this like more colorful, everybody from everywhere kind of joint. And then there's like this really crazy underground joint that's got a lot of white dudes in there that niggas don't know about. That's nice with it. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple cats that like they do like, you know, regional tours and things like that, but they're like super like MF Doom, fucking what's bro's name? I can't think of his name, but like super like underground lyrical like that, like Tech Nine type style of rap. But like we don't see them at our events, and I think it's like, yo, how do we tap into those too? You know what I mean? How do we bridge those gaps?
I feel like that's literally just like the act of interacting for real. Because like most people just don't accept. Nah, I live branch. Like, hey, bro, come over here. Because like, you know, like most people don't come unless they're invited.
Right.
I just say, or unless they see like they feel like they're invited.
Right.
You know, so I feel like it's just, hey, I see you guys throwing a show over there. Come over here.
Right.
We'll come to your show that day. You guys come to our show this day. And then I feel like that's literally just how you start bridging the gap and building relationships. Is, hey, I'll bring your guys, you bring your guys. I'll expose you to my fans, you expose me to your fans, and then we can work together. And
I have an idea, and I apologize, I didn't mean to cut you off. I have a really good idea. And I don't know if anyone's doing this, but I propose that we start a Pittsburgh hip hop event calendar. And Level Up can take the lead if you need us to. But if anybody out there is interested in putting something like that together, because I think too, a good way to, it's like getting eyes on these shows that are happening. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know that happened. They're like, bro, you wasn't at the so-and-so at Galaxy? I'm like, where that's at? They're like, nigga, you live in Homewood. I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, I never knew. You know what I mean? And so maybe putting something together like that where we can.
What you doing Saturday?
I think I'm judging a event that George is putting on. I think it's a open mic challenge thing.
Well, let me address the crowd. So, if you're not doing anything Saturday, November 27th, 8 o'clock, I'm having an album release party, and we have a crazy lineup. We got SMG Daz, Vapo Reeves.
Vapo, that's my boy.
Rando Ash, Barbados Black, Shamar, Railsy the Genius. Am I forgetting anybody? Key Lyrics. And myself.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
It's about to be crazy. Doors open at 8. Show starts at 9. $15 at the door. BYOB.
There you go. Right there, family. Yeah, but I think that calendar would be important because of just that. It's like, damn, there's like probably like 18 other events that's happening. And so, like, you know, just to make it fair, not to say it's not okay. You know, people live on different parts of town and stuff like that. So it's like, dog, if you're in Homestead, I understand why you're going to a show in Homestead. I get it. Like, nigga, that's hard, you know. But I think, I know who I'm going to challenge to help me put this together. Imperial Levels in Homestead. Since I said Homestead, help me put this together. Y'all new anyway to the scene, so like help me out, you know. But I think we should all come together. You know, even one live, like everybody come together and try to put this like hip hop calendar together. And also maybe we could do some type of directory. You know what I'm saying? Like producers, singer-songwriters, different rappers, what style they are, and their fucking email. So if you want to work with people, you can work with people. You know what I'm saying? So
DJ Chevy has something like that.
Does he?
Yes.
DJ Chevy got a lot of ideas. No disrespect.
No disrespect. He has something like that, or he's working on something like that.
Well, I also challenge you, DJ Chevy, because you always challenge me anyway. So you know, I think in saying that, I think the follow through is important. You know, I understand. You know, folks have been around and been doing things, but I also am a man of integrity and a man that believes that if you say you're going to do something, do it. You know what I mean? And I've never not once said I was going to do something and not do it. And so I've seen that across the board, not singling anybody out. So I'm putting that out there, you know, as someone who considers themselves a leader in the community. Is like, yo, keep your fucking word. That's all I got to say, or I'm going to stop taking advice. That's it. That's all I got to say. But anywho, change the subject a little bit. Before we hop off, again, this is episode 111. Got my boy Shamar in the building. Just dropped Overcast Thoughts, if I'm not saying that correct. Overcast Thoughts. But before we hop off, man, you know, if there's a piece of advice that you can offer. Last time we did young people specifically. This time I want to address the older folks, you know, young adults and up, you know what I'm saying, who might already be a little established, things like that, you know, who might, you know, got things going on, but just like they're hitting roadblocks or whatever, maybe they're surrounding themselves with the wrong people. If there's any advice that you have for the local community right now.
You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be your biggest critic, and you got to be your best friend and your worst enemy. You got to be able to push yourself, because no one's ever going to push you harder than you're able to push yourself. You got to really dig deep and want it. You got to get serious and focus and figure out exactly how it is that you're going to do what you want to do, because a lot of people talk about what they want to do, but they never think about how they're going to do it. And that's literally how the fuck you're going to do it. Right. I want $1 million, but if I don't ever think about how I'm going to get $1 million or plan to get on how to make $1 million, $1 million probably just isn't going to fall into my lap out the sky. It ain't.
Unless you win the lotto.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's very unlikely unless I start putting my plan into to give me $1 million. Right. So it's just that. And it's thinking about what you're doing, because like for your thoughts to take action, your actions have to take thought. It's just
for your act. Wait, whoa, say that again.
For your thoughts to take action, your actions have to take thought.
That's deep. Quote that, Ivan, will you? That's the quote of the week. Stamp that. Stamp that. I love it, man. I'm gonna give you a couple slow snaps for that. I haven't done those yet today. All right, man. Before we get off, man, if there's anybody you want to shout out, we can do that now. And also, if anyone wants to check you out one more time, let them know where they can find you on the interwebs.
I'm not shouting on nobody. Fuck everybody.
Silly.
Oh shit. Shout out everybody. You know, shout out everyone that had a hand in the project. Shout out everyone that's been supporting me. Shout out Mario. Shout out Shamar. Shout out Ramon, Dre, Fredo. Everyone I fuck with me. Shout out Rel and Monica. Shout out Rock Till Morning. Shout out my mom.
Hell yeah. Shout out the Rays, man.
And I think, yeah, that's it.
Wonderful, wonderful. And one more time, if they where can they find you if they want to hear the project one more time?
The project, Overcast Thoughts on all streaming. Shamar, Mars PGH on all social medias. That's where I'm at.
Cool. I love it. Well, family, of course, you know where to find me. It's your boy Mario Quinn at The Mind of Quinn on all social medias. And of course, please, please, please support Level Up Studios at Level Up PGH on everything. And of course, levelupPGH.com. We always got things going on. I did want to mention we got new merch here, and we have a Black Friday deal going on. You can come to the studio and get this. We got a shirt and a hat combo for just $40. So if you're interested, come through, support us. You know what I'm saying? We need all the support that we can get from the family. But we appreciate y'all, man. Keep following y'all dreams. Keep leveling up. Keep doing what you say you're gonna do. And if you ever need some inspiration, you can check out our previous episodes of the Level Up podcast, man, for all that good nuggets and whatnot. But anywho, we love you. This has been episode 111 of the Level Up podcast. Your boy Mario Quinn, my boy Shamar, and we out. Peace.